Welcome to Dreamy Tales, your bedtime haven. Prepare to embark on a journey of tranquility and relaxation. I'm here to weave enchanting stories that will gently guide you into a restful night's sleep. Subscribe and let the soothing whispers of Dreamy Tales be your nightly companion. The Whimsical World of Molly and Max's Mayhem. Chapter 1: The Enchanted Forest of Beginnings. Molly and Max skipped along the forest trail, their laughter echoing through the trees. As they ventured deeper, the trees seemed to lean in, whispering secrets only they could understand. Max, a young boy with tousled brown hair and bright blue eyes, grabbed Molly's hand, his excitement palpable. "Isn't this amazing, Molly?" Max exclaimed, his voice filled with wonder. Molly, with her curly red hair bouncing with each step, nodded enthusiastically. "It's like stepping into a storybook." Suddenly, a rustling in the bushes caught their attention. Out popped a squirrel, its bushy tail twitching with curiosity. "Hello there," chirped the squirrel, its voice surprisingly clear. Molly and Max exchanged wide-eyed glances before Max took a cautious step forward. Hello, can you talk?" The squirrel nodded, its tiny nose wiggling. "Of course, this forest is full of wonders. My name's Squeaky. What brings you two here?" "We're exploring," Molly replied, her voice filled with excitement. "We've never been this deep into the forest before." Squeaky chattered happily. "Well, you've certainly picked an interesting place to explore. This forest is full of magic and mystery." Max's eyes sparkled with curiosity. "Magic? Like what?" Squeaky grinned mischievously. "Oh, all sorts. But you'll have to discover it for yourselves. Just follow the path and keep your eyes open." With that, Squeaky scampered off into the underbrush, leaving Molly and Max standing in awe. "Did that really just happen?" Max whispered, his voice tinged with disbelief. Molly squeezed his hand. "I think so. Come on, let's see what else we can find." They continued along the path, the forest unfolding around them like a living tapestry. Each tree seemed to hold a secret. Each flower whispered a tale. As they walked, Molly and Max couldn't shake the feeling that they were on the brink of something extraordinary. And little did they know, their adventure was only just beginning. Chapter 2: Mischief in the Meadow. Molly and Max ventured deeper into the forest, the canopy of trees overhead casting dappled shadows on the forest floor. They soon emerged into a sunlit meadow, bathed in golden light. Butterflies danced on the breeze, and colorful flowers swayed in the gentle wind. "This place is beautiful," Molly breathed, twirling in the open space. Max grinned, his eyes sparkling with mischief. "And full of possibilities. Let's explore." They raced across the meadow, laughter bubbling from their lips. But their joy was interrupted by a sudden rustling in the bushes. Out popped a group of tiny figures, their wings shimmering in the sunlight. "Fairies!" Molly gasped, her eyes widening in wonder. The fairies giggled mischievously, darting around Molly and Max in a whirlwind of color. "Hello, hello," chimed the lead fairy, her voice tinkling like wind chimes. "What brings you to our meadow?" "We're exploring," Max explained, his curiosity piqued. "What do you fairies do here?" The lead fairy winked playfully. "Oh, we just spread a little magic wherever we go. Care to join us?" Before Molly and Max could reply, the fairies had whisked them into a game of tag, darting in and out of the flowers with lightning speed. Molly laughed as she chased after them, her heart pounding with excitement. But as the game continued, Molly and Max soon found themselves caught in a tangle of vines, courtesy of the mischievous fairies. "Hey, let us go," Max protested, struggling against the vines. The fairies giggled, their wings fluttering with amusement. "Oops, sorry about that. Just a little fairy fun." With a flick of their wands, the fairies freed Molly and Max from the vines, their laughter ringing in the air. As the sun began to set, painting the sky in hues of pink and orange, Molly and Max said goodbye to the fairies, their hearts full of laughter and joy. "Today was amazing," Molly said, her eyes shining with happiness. Max nodded, a smile tugging at the corners of his lips. "Yeah, and tomorrow will be even better. I can't wait to see what other adventures await us in this magical forest." Chapter 3: The Curious Case of the Talking Trees. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Molly and Max decided to venture deeper into the forest, guided by the soft glow of fireflies. The trees whispered secrets as they passed, their branches swaying in the evening breeze. Suddenly, they came upon a clearing filled with ancient trees, their gnarled branches reaching towards the sky like ancient guardians. "Wow," Max breathed, awestruck by the sight. Molly nodded, her eyes wide with wonder. "These trees look so old, like they've been here forever." As they approached, they heard a soft murmuring, like the sound of leaves rustling in the wind. But when they looked closer, they realized that it was the trees themselves speaking. "Hello, travelers," rumbled the oldest tree, its voice deep and resonant. Molly and Max exchanged amazed glances. "Did that tree just talk?" Max whispered, his voice filled with awe. The tree nodded, its branches creaking with the motion. "Indeed, young ones, we are the guardians of this forest, the keepers of its secrets." Molly stepped forward, her eyes shining with curiosity. "What secrets do you hold?" The trees rumbled softly, their voices blending together in a melodic chorus. "We have seen the rise and fall of kingdoms, the passing of ages. We have watched as the world changed around us, but still, we remain." Max frowned, his brow furrowed with concentration. "But why do you speak now? Why reveal yourselves to us?" The trees swayed gently, their branches reaching out as if to embrace Molly and Max. "Because you are special, young ones. You carry the spark of curiosity, the flame of wonder. You have the power to unlock the magic of this forest and discover its true purpose." Molly and Max exchanged a glance, their hearts pounding with excitement. "We won't let you down," Molly vowed, her voice filled with determination. With a rustle of leaves and a soft sigh, the trees fell silent once more, their secrets buried beneath layers of bark and time. As Molly and Max made their way back to their cozy cottage, the stars twinkling overhead, they couldn't help but feel that they were on the brink of something extraordinary. And little did they know, their journey was far from over. Chapter 4: Moonlit. Adventures and Starry Surprises. Under the shimmering light of the full moon, Molly and Max ventured deeper into the forest, their footsteps muffled by the thick carpet of moss beneath their feet. The air was cool and crisp, filled with the scent of pine and adventure. As they walked, they noticed strange glimmers of light dancing among the trees, like tiny stars come to earth. "What are those?" Max wondered aloud, pointing towards the lights. Molly shrugged, her eyes wide with wonder. "I'm not sure, but let's find out." They followed the lights deeper into the forest, their path illuminated by the soft glow. Soon, they came upon a clearing bathed in moonlight, where a group of fireflies danced in a mesmerizing display. "They're so beautiful," Molly whispered, her voice barely above a breath. Max nodded, his gaze fixed on the swirling patterns of light. "Yeah, like tiny stars lighting up the night sky." Suddenly, the fireflies parted, revealing a figure standing in their midst. It was a fox, its fur gleaming silver in the moonlight. "Hello, travelers," the fox said, its voice soft and melodious. Molly and Max approached cautiously, their eyes wide with curiosity. "Who are you?" Molly asked, her voice filled with wonder. The fox bowed its head gracefully. "I am Luna, guardian of the night. I watch over this forest when the sun sets and guide lost souls on their journey." Max frowned, his brow furrowed with concern. "Are we lost?" Luna shook her head, her eyes twinkling with amusement. "No, dear ones. You are exactly where you need to be. Embrace the magic of the night and let it guide you on your path." With a flick of her tail, Luna disappeared into the shadows, leaving Molly and Max standing in awe. As they made their way back to their cozy cottage, the stars twinkling overhead, Molly and Max couldn't help but feel that they were part of something much bigger than themselves. And as they drifted off to sleep, their dreams were filled with visions of moonlit adventures and starry surprises. Chapter 5: Sweet Dreams and Magical Endings. As the first light of dawn painted the sky in hues of pink and gold, Molly and Max awoke in their cozy cottage, nestled among the trees. The memories of their adventures in the enchanted forest filled their hearts with warmth and wonder. "It feels like it was all a dream," Max mused, his voice soft with nostalgia. Molly nodded, a smile playing at the corners of her lips. "But it wasn't, Max. It was real, and it was magical." As they sat together, sipping hot cocoa and watching the morning mist dance among the trees, they realized that their journey had come to an end. But the memories they had made would stay with them forever. "I'll never forget our adventures in the forest," Molly said, her voice filled with emotion. Max reached for her hand, his eyes shining with affection. "Me neither, Molly, and who knows? Maybe one day we'll return and discover even more magic." With a sense of contentment settling over them like a warm blanket, Molly and Max knew that their story was just beginning. And as they drifted off to sleep once more, their dreams were filled with visions of endless possibilities and new adventures on the horizon. As the sun rose higher in the sky, casting its golden rays over the forest, Molly and Max's cottage seemed to shimmer with a faint glow of its own. And though their journey had ended, the magic of the forest would live on in their hearts forever. And so, with hearts full of wonder and dreams of tomorrow, Molly and Max closed their eyes and drifted off to sleep, knowing that they would always carry the magic of the enchanted forest with them wherever they went. as the stars twinkle above, it's time for dreamy tales to bid you good night. May the soothing echoes of our stories linger in your dreams, offering you a serene escape. Until we meet again under the moonlit sky, sleep tight and sweet dreams.